If you ever plan on towing your Rebel but don't have a trailer, this is an option that you could consider. This is a U-Haul trailer 5x9 with a ramp. The second option is the 4x9 motorcycle specific trailer with a ramp. I had the opportunity to test both, and I'll include comparative footage of the 5x9 as well as the 4x9. The main difference being that the 5x9 actually has suspension, and that will make your ride so much more comfortable. So let's demonstrate how to load and unload the bike as well as strap it down.
There are two ways to get the bike on the trailer. You can either ride it up, or if you prefer, you can actually walk it up with the engine on and use the power of the bike to actually roll it up. I'm going to demonstrate both methods. We want to be very easy with the throttle. Both feet down, and just walk it up with very little. Right now you see I made contact with the ramp. Very little throttle to get you over, and just keep walking, because your feet are still going to be on the ramp. The next method is I'm going to walk the bike up, but I'm going to use the bike's power to actually ride up, but I'm going to be walking right next to it. Off the stand, put it in gear, very light throttle. To roll the bike back, make sure that you have enough room behind you to be able to roll the bike away. Next, take the bike off the stand, release the parking brake or disengage the gear. Make sure your fingers are on the front brake and you're standing next to the bike. Start rolling the bike backwards. Finger on the brakes, because as soon as you go over the ramp, the bike is going to start to roll. So you want to keep a hold of it and make sure that you are on the brake at all times. And release it slowly. Rear wheel is on the ground now, and we're going to come back slowly. Straight up, stop, put the stand down.
This is the way that I like to secure the bike on the trailer. I start from the back, because what that's going to allow me to do is to hold the bike upright. So we're going to start off on the left, and you're going to connect it. I'm using the saddlebag carriers as a holding point. You can also use the foot peg mount. When you're in this position, you want enough slack so that when you straighten the bike, that it's going to hold it and prevent it from falling to the other side. Okay, this is almost level, so I'm happy with this. Put the bike back down, and we'll work on the right side of the bike. Pull the bike up. and connect the loop. Once you connect the two straps, you want to make sure that the bike is level. Push down on the rear seat and pull. Do it on both sides. And now the bike is rock solid. After you connect the straps in the back, make sure that the bike is perfectly level, as you can see. Let's connect the straps in the front, and the best place to put it is right here. We're gonna put the straps through there, but as you can see, the strap is too big and it won't fit in that gap. So what we need to use are these soft loop tie downs. You can pick these up from Harbor Freight for about $3. Slide it through and back through itself. This will protect your paint. And slide the strap through the soft loop. Start ratcheting it on the right side to pull down and compress the suspension, and move over to the left and do the same. What we want to do is we want to make sure that they're equal on both sides and that the bike remains level. You want to compress the suspension down about 30%. Do not overdo it. Alternate between the left and the right. That way you can keep the bike upright. And check the tension. Now that all the straps are on, we can double check to make sure that the bike is fully secured left to right. As you can see, rock solid, and the trailer is actually moving and not the bike.
To disconnect the straps, we want to make sure that the side stand is down. We're going to leave the ones in the back in place to keep the bike upright. And we're going to start off by releasing the one on the right side. Once we undo the right side and the tension is released, if the bike shifts, it'll shift over to the left side where the kickstand is down. But that's not going to happen at the moment because we have the two straps in the back holding the bike upright. Let's release this buckle. As you can see, the bike is still upright. Like we talked about, the ones in the back are what's holding the bike upright. So even when we release this one, the bike will remain upright. Let's release the left side. As you can see, the bike is still upright. Okay, let's release the right side, and that way we'll have enough slack to be able to drop the bike onto the side stand. Make sure if you have a manual, leave it in gear. If you have a DCT, make sure the parking brake is engaged. As you can see, the bike is on the stand right now.
I hope you found this helpful, and let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. Have a great day.